Hello and welcome to Dario Comics. Today I will show you how I color my pages in a quick tutorial. I don't want to go in depth because you will find out your own way. But I will show you here in Photoshop the colors I use. I call this the Marvel 63 because these are 63 colors, I guess. And this is what Marvel used in the 80s and 90s to color comics. And I used comics, I don't know, I don't have one, but Dave Stewarts and a lot of others just used this palette. And I will show you the thing I scanned right now to prepare it. And I will show you something that I already colored with this. Let's go actual pixels, it's too big. Let's go fit on screen, much better. And these are flat colors, colors I used. And I will show you that all I really did, you can see here my layers. And it's just pen or ink. This one is locked. Let's see if it's just a pen and inks layer, then it's the flats or my colors and my background, and that's everything I use. And I keep it really simple. And here you can see this is, if I turn off the layers, this is like my my background without nothing. Then the pens, and under the pen I put my flats. And this is, I show you in a second how I do it. Here you can see, very basic. I just, there are two ways you can do it. I go here over to the polygon lesson and I choose the polygon lasso tool. Come on, this one. And you can zoom in into something, and I have a red. You could pick out here these lines and just go along here. This is very complex, but I show you that you could do it like this, but it's not the easiest. So you mark everything and then you press G and you fill it. And this is now filled in the blacks, and it's with zero tolerance and no anti-alias and no contagious, nothing. Just it's pretty pixelated, and that's good because this is pure color. Like you see, if I pick this out with this tool, it just marks it, and I can change it to any color I want. I mostly pick a different color from here, and I just fill it in and change the color. And this is how I do it. This is like my process. I will close this and I won't save it. I will do it another day. Come on. No. And this is how you prepare your scan, because you scanned your file and it's a grayscale. This is very important. You can do it this way. You go here, but you can also find it on YouTube. Another person covers it too. Maybe I will link it. But you go to channels, then you make select all, and so you selected everything. And then you go down here and say load channel as a sector, and then you go to layers, you create a new layer, and then look at this. This is now all selected, and I don't know what it's doing, but now I'm select inverse. And now it has selected all the lines. I do I put this on invisible. I created another layer. And now pick a deep black and I fill it. And now I got a layer with just a line work. This layer is just a line work, and I will call this pen. You can call it inks or whatever you want, but that's how I used to do it. I make 2 layers, and one layer will be my background. I will call that one BG, and I will call the other one flats or colors, like you can see it here. And that's pretty much everything I do. And then you can start to color. And if you're smart, like that's how my mentor does it. He closes all these lines, so you can pick out the magic wand. It has tolerance 0, no anti-alias, contagious is on, and then you pick out your line work. So this one is marked, and then you can go to select, modify, expand, and then you can expand it by 4 pixels. And now you see it expanded it by 4 pixels, and then you can fill it. And you will save yourself a lot of time with that way. But sometimes I do not close my lines, so then I will pick this tool, the polygon lasso, and I will mark the things I want and just fill in the color. It takes a little bit more time, but yeah, it's my time. I keep the shapes and colors pretty simple, so roughly I will end up doing mostly the same, but it's more efficient if you can close the forms. So this is how I roughly make my stuff, and yeah, try it by yourself. I will fill the background layer with a white, and then this one, the second one, will be my flats. And my flats are also my colors, because that's the style I do it. So we'll have pen, flats, and this one will be called BG. And then one thing you have to do, the image right now is in image mode, is in RBG. And because I always do my things for print, I select always CMYK, and also this color palette, and don't merge it. And this color palette is also in CMYK. So then I start and I pick a color here. Let's say the skin tone. If I want a skin tone, then I zoom in into this guy, and I select the parts. I do this really, I zoom in and I work really cool and calm, and then I put in here some color, and that's how it looks. And then if I want something for the beard, I will select the beard and I will make the selection here. And yeah, you can do it easier if you close the lines, and you should. But everybody works how he wants to. Like if I have now a beard, I can put now here the brown, and you see this brown is already taken by the other side, but I can just click it. And it's really important that you don't, that you go over the black borders, and that you cover up everything, that there is no white lines, because if you go into print and there are white lines in between, they will show. So what it really should look like is this. Let's go in here. Let's go away with the line work. Look at this. This is how it looks. You see, I can select with my magic wand the yellow. I got all the yellow. Yeah, there must be a mistake here. Oh no, I am in the wrong. Now I'm in the flats. Okay, here, I got the yellow. I can change this up. I got the blue. I can change this up. I got the red. I can change this up. And I will link down below the video where I initially learned it. And also my mentor does it a little bit different, but yeah. he just picks the black lines, this one's, he closes it, he picks them, goes on select, modify, makes them bigger, and then fills it. And that's how you do it. See ya.